Imagine plunging into a world of absolute crushing darkness, where the sun is a distant memory and the pressure is enough to flatten a car. You'd think it would be a silent, empty void, right? Wrong. In the deepest trenches of our planet, there is a neon carnival happening just out of sight. Did you know that roughly 76% of deep-sea species are capable of producing their own light? We aren't just talking about a few glowing fish. We are talking about a massive, living light show that defines life in the abyss. Welcome to SciNova, where today we are diving into the most misunderstood phenomenon in the ocean, bioluminescence. Most people think glow-in-the-dark is just a cool party trick for marine life, but it is so much more than that. It is a sophisticated biological language. We are moving beyond the simple concept of light and looking at how these organisms use photons to build a complex biological internet in the dark. It is a network of signals, warnings, and illusions that keeps the deep sea running. To understand the scale of this, let's look at the numbers. It is estimated that approximately 1,500 known species of fish alone possess the ability to luminesce. That is not just a handful of outliers, it is a massive portion of the fish population. These aren't just accidental glows. These are highly evolved biological tools. Every flicker and pulse serves a specific purpose in a world where sight is the most valuable currency for survival. One of the most mind-blowing strategies we've discovered is something called counter-illumination. Take the hatchetfish, for example. To a predator looking up from below, a silhouette against the faint light from above is a death sentence. But the hatchetfish uses its own light to match the dim light filtering down from the surface. It essentially uses a biological cloaking device to become invisible to anything lurking in the depths below it. It is high-tech stealth technology developed by evolution. But how do they actually get the light? It turns out, some animals are quite the little scavengers when it comes to their glow. Some marine organisms don't even produce the light themselves through their own DNA. Instead, they acquire bioluminescence by consuming specific bacteria or even other bioluminescent creatures. It is essentially a biological theft, where the light is stolen from the food chain and repurposed for survival. It's a literal eat-your-way-to-a-glow strategy. The discovery of new species is constantly rewriting our textbooks. Just recently, scientists identified a brand new bioluminescent species called Corallizoanthus. This fascinating creature was found acting as an amphibiont, which is a fancy way of saying it lives on the surface of other organisms, specifically Corallida woodoo coral species in southern Japan. This shows us that light isn't just used by moving hunters, but also by stationary organisms that use their glow to interact with their immediate environment. We also see this light used in much more reactive ways. For instance, the polychaete genus Aracidia has been observed emitting a striking green light when stimulated. During explorations off Minamitaido Island, researchers saw these worms react to physical contact with a burst of light. This suggests that light can act as a sudden, startling defense mechanism, a biological flashbang designed to confuse a predator just long enough for the worm to escape into the dark. Now, let's dive deeper into the concept of the biological internet. If you were in a pitch-black room and someone flashed a flashlight at you, you'd know they were there. In the deep sea, light is the primary medium for data transfer. Animals use specific patterns, frequencies, and colors to send highly specific messages. A quick flash might mean, "I'm a mate." A steady glow might mean, "I'm a predator. Stay away." And a rhythmic pulsing might be a complex coordinate for a feeding frenzy. This communication is incredibly precise, because light travels much further and more clearly in water than sound or scent in certain contexts. It allows for long-distance interaction. Imagine a species that uses a specific shade of blue to signal across a canyon of darkness. They aren't just glowing, they are broadcasting. This network allows for social structures and even complex mating rituals that have been happening in total darkness for millions of years. But there is a dark side to this internet. If you are broadcasting your location to find a mate, you are also broadcasting your location to anyone looking for a snack. This creates a high-stakes evolutionary arms race. Predators have evolved specialized eyes to detect these exact wavelengths of light, while prey species have evolved ways to mask their light or use decoy flashes to lead predators away. It is a constant game of hide-and-seek played with photons. Our understanding of this world is expanding faster than we can keep up. A 2025 Pacific expedition is expected to be a game changer, with scientists predicting the discovery of over 30 new deep-sea species. Every time we send a submersible down, we find that the rules of the deep are different than we imagined. We are finding that bioluminescence isn't just a tool. It is the very foundation of the deep-sea ecosystem's social and survival architecture. Think about the implications of this. We are looking at a world that operates on a completely different set of sensory rules. While we rely on sight, sound, and touch, the deep ocean relies on a sophisticated light-based language that we are only just beginning to translate. It is like discovering a whole new way for life to exist. One that doesn't need the sun to thrive, but instead creates its own suns in the dark. As we continue to explore the abyss, we have to ask ourselves, what else are we missing? The more we learn about the luminous deep, the more we realize how little we actually know about our own planet. The deep sea isn't just a place. It's a living, glowing, communicating entity that challenges our definition of life. It is a reminder that even in the most extreme, inhospitable environments, life finds a way to shine. If you found this dive into the deep sea as fascinating as we did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We have plenty more mysteries to uncover, from the edge of space to the bottom of the ocean. Thanks for watching SciNova, and we'll see you in the next exploration. Keep looking up and keep looking down.